the takedown you have to learn in Shuaijiao and Sanda. We're gonna do the Shuaijiao version first, so check it out. Okay, so hand block, or we say Shou Bie in Mandarin. Basically, it's like a knee block, and the thing is, it's really versatile. So the way we're gonna show it right now, just know this is like one variation. Try to learn the principles, so you can apply it for all kinds of things. So in this case, we're gonna do a nice big version where it should be easy for you to see. So if we're wrestling here, and say if I'm able to, you see like how the sleeve is kind of poking out a little bit. So if I'm able to reach in, really wind it up in my fist and like get a lot of fabric there, then from here, right, I'm gonna step forward. At the same time, I'm gonna lift the arm and I'm gonna start pulling it to me. Because I'm gonna step and pull the fabric, like basically use the fabric to pull my opponent. So now we're kind of shoulder to shoulder. And I've stepped in and I'm blocking the top of the knee area here. So more like the quad, but low down close to the knee. Okay, and then from here, I'm gonna keep my opponent's really like tightly squeezed to my chest. I'm gonna step back, right? And then following through is like this. I have to turn and look behind me. At the same time, my hand has to stay fixed here. Okay. That's like the main part. The main point you have to remember is turning around and actually turning your head. That will help you get full range of motion. And the other thing would be this hand has to stay fixed, right? So say if we're here, right? I come in, I grab, I shoot in, like I step forward, block, and say even if I make a nice big step and I turn, if I pull, and I don't have any pressure on the knee, they're going to step with you, and then they're going to counter throw you, so that's going to suck. So make sure that once you get a lot of fabric here, you shoot in, this has to stay fixed. I'm going to pull across, and then as I turn around, this has to stay in position until they follow. Okay, let's do one where we just follow through. Make it nice and there he goes. Okay, so for here I am able to get this. So come in. Yep. So know you can do this on. Just go and come to this side here. So you can do it on the lead side too. So just know that it's just less footwork, right? So if I get the sleeve here, try to get a nice big wad of the fabric in your fist. Then from here, I'm just going to do a smaller movement. Okay, so still pulling to my body. You can use your elbow to really kind of anchor them to you so that when I move, they have to move with me. So we showed you like the big version first where you step in, or you can do the smaller version where you just turn. So you can do both sides. That's why it's really versatile. You can also, like you see like a lot of people trying to do like even hip throw where they turn around and then kind of block that way. That's why it's like you have to learn this principle because you'll see it in Sanda all kinds of ways. So it's really important. So it's going to do one more go through. We'll do the big version here. So if we're here, we get a big wad of fabric. You want to join me, Cindy? Sure. Yeah. There we go. Easy or difficult?
I prefer the tricep.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's the other thing. And so even in Shuaijiao, you can grab the tricep. So if you feel like that's more comfortable, really, that's actually the better. Ultimately, yeah. So, but say like, you know how like the sleeves are kind of covering your triceps, so sometimes it's a little bit easier to grab fabric. But ultimately, if you can grab the arm, that's definitely more secure. Because like the fabric, it'll pull a little bit, right? So sometimes you'll see people in matches where one part of the vest is like almost off, or the lapel comes completely out of the belt and stuff. So don't necessarily rely on the vest. It's just another handle, but it can move more than you can't rip off a limb, right? So try it, right? And then Sanda, you definitely have to get used to grabbing triceps. Right? So we're gonna do a Sanda version of this next. So check out the next video.